This week, I want you to look deep at your business. I want you to look deep at your business. I want you to write this down. My business is, and write down what your business is. And for some of you, you got 2, 3, 4 businesses. No, you don't. You have one business. There's one that brings in all the money, and the other ones are your distractions. So you can just look at the other ones as your cute little distraction. There's one that's slamming in money. It might be a new one, or it might be an old one, but it's been slamming in money. It's the fire hose. That's your business. I know what you're thinking. Some of you have investments that you never considered. Like, wow, that brings in more money. Hence the camera if you're looking at something right now in your head and you're like, that brings in more money than I thought it did. Or I never put that kind of valuation on it. Or it's a new investment, or it's an old investment. Yeah, that is your business. Look at that, because you want more of it. You want more of that. You look at that business, and I want you to reach out to the people involved. Ask them how it can be improved. Ask them what you would pay more for. Like, what could I do to improve this? Whether it's our relationship, whether it's the product itself, whether it's the speed with which we do something, whether it's the quality with which we do something. Maybe it's just the perception, the feeling with which something is done. What is it about your product? This is what you're seeking. What is it that could be improved? What could be made better? Notice the lighting here, right? I've adjusted my lighting, I've adjusted my background. I've made little improvements to the sound, the speaker that we use, the video camera that I use. Little tweaks so it's more enjoyable to spend time with me. Hence the camera if you're having fun right now. You're enjoying this conversation we're having. Awesome. Excellent. Thank you. And I appreciate it as well. What else could be improved in that business, that big stream of income, that one that's just so easy for you? It's flowing money in. Ask the people directly related. Ask your clients. If you have direct clients, ask them. For a landlord, you may go to your tenants and say, hey, what would you pay more rent for? Don't be afraid to ask that question with that exact context. What if I made an improvement in this building or in your customer service, in your experience somehow, would you pay more rent for? Some may pay for a pet in the house. Some may pay to have their carpets redone. Some may pay to have new light bulbs installed or new fixtures installed, or have the utilities split from somebody else. There's a lot of different components that are happening in your business and your building that somebody would pay for if you just knew about it. Or maybe you've got a beat up hallway, and I'm going on real estate right now because we have situations like this. You got a beat up hallway that just needs paint, carpets, and new lighting. Would the tenants pay an extra $100 each for that? The answer is probably yes. Ask me how I know. All of our tenants have this year. We went through and we're doing our hallways to make them a better experience for everybody. So what can you do? Ask the question. Write down, what can I do to increase the quality or improve the quality of my product, to increase the cash flow? We're focused on increasing the money this week. Yes, I know each one of you is always improving your products. I know you. Right? I've hung out with you. We've been talking together on Alchemist Nation, or we've been at live events. We've done the 100 Millionaire Summit together. We've done Mission to Millions together. We've done Mastery together. Like, we spend a lot of time. You've messaged me. I've messaged you. We've liked each other's comments. I know you're always improving your product. And I know in many cases, you are your product, right? In many cases, you are what you're selling. You are what you're delivering to your clients, right? Realtors, service professionals, you are the product. So you're constantly improving yourselves. That's what we're doing right here. We're improving ourselves. We're becoming better. We're becoming more valuable human beings. That's what alchemy is all about, right? Transforming ourselves into a higher state so we can transform others into a higher state and give them bliss and abundance, taking them out of pain, sorrow, sufferings, and moving them into bliss, joy, abundance, giving them that experience from being with you, from just, touching you. Alchemy, the Midas touch, right? Each one of you has that gift to give somebody a smile. And you've seen what happens when you give somebody a smile, that smile comes back, right? And if it doesn't, we don't hang out with that person anymore. Because if you can't give back a smile, like, whoa, like, what's going on? But you've seen this magic in your own life. What can you take into your business to improve your product? Sometimes it is just positioning. Sometimes it is just perception. Sometimes it's something fundamental, like the real estate business. Ron and I have been working very hard with Mark, our partner, on creating a CRM that adds value to everybody. A CRM, for anybody who doesn't know, is a customer relationship management software. This makes your best relationship scalable. Like, everybody in our community gets a text from me. That's a personalized text from me that is scaled, so I'm not having to send it out, but it's scaled up so it goes out to 1,000 people. And the people who receive it now know that I contacted them. Imagine if think about this. Imagine if in your business, every Friday, you sent a text to somebody saying, hey, how are you doing? By the way, I haven't sent this text out, so just so you know, this is one you can use in your business. Every Friday, send out a text saying, how are you doing? Just checking in. How many responses back do you think you'd get? It'd probably be an 80% response rate. Ask Karen if that's true. Maybe it'd be higher, some of you, right? Especially the people you haven't talked to in a while. They're gonna be like, what is going on? Kim Rodriguez texting me right now? I'm doing awesome, or things are rough. Like, tell me about it. Let's talk. Spending that little extra time with a community that you're building for yourself. By the way, I'm imploring each one of you to take on this challenge. Find find 100 people you care about enough to invite to the 100 Millionaire Summit or invite to this call. I invited all of my friends. You're all here. Right? I've invited a lot more friends that didn't make it, but I invited all the people I care about and said, hey, come here. If you don't get something from it, cool. But if you do get one thing from it, come back, share it with somebody else. Let's keep growing. Let's keep expanding what we're doing. You have the ability to spread some light to your people, and you don't have to share, you don't have to get them on a call, but maybe just share something you learned from the call. How powerful would it be if you just shared something and said, hey, look, I don't know if I'm selling the best product. Can you verify it with me? You'd get a deeper relationship with that person right now, instantly, because now you're trusting them with your business. You're showing them trust begets trust. So they're going to trust you with something else.